Let me make sure my comments are on. I don't know why I was able to turn them on. Anyway, so I was talking about the Ten of Wands and the emotional space of person on the right side. If this is you or your person, I feel like this is someone who's just overwhelmed by their emotions. Um, Maybe they're taking on or thinking that too many emotions are legitimate, or that they need to tend to them right away, and they really don't. Like just tending to too many emotions or paying attention to too many emotions. And then in the behavioral space, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy, a very secure, confident, and stable energy. I feel like this is a very grounded energy, a very confident, single. So even though this is a partnership or a union or something, I feel like maybe you aren't officially together, but there is an opportunity for growth or commitment or union here. You could be very content single, or you could be waiting on this union. You could be anticipating this union, not waiting or really like hoping and wishing, even praying for it, but just kind of anticipating it, kind of knowing that it's coming, like in a place where you're kind of ready for it in a sense. That's what I get from this. So just to go back over everything, the Knight of Pentacles, I'm going to go over the clarifiers here. The Knight of Pentacles is talking about, you know, making progress, moving forward, making wise decisions, being very careful about moving the way you move forward. Clarifying that is the Two of Cups and the Nine of Swords. I think with past unions, there's been hurt or heartbreak or betrayal, or there's some anxiety or some worry about this, maybe about merging, about blending, coming into union with someone, just based on how things probably went in the past. I don't think it has anything to do with this particular union. I think there's just a little bit of anxiety about union in general. That's why there's this very slow, meticulous, careful energy with the Knight of Pentacles, and I think that's coming from both sides. This is Cancer energy with the Two of Cups, and then I believe Aquarius with the Nine of Swords. Could also be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Anyway, you have the Two of Cups for the relationships. Either this union, either you meeting someone and you finding that there's chemistry, or you kind of deciding that you want to try to come together and merge and create this bond. The Star card is here, and then the Knight of Swords is here in the reverse. So the Star card represents healing, synchronicities, signs, spiritual messages. You see that this may be a divine connection. You notice synchronicities between either the way you met, when you speak, just the energy between you two. But this Knight of Swords in reverse is giving me a disconnect energy. The Star card here is Aquarius, and the Knight of Swords is air energy, so Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So the Star is going to represent healing, also patience, and like I said, signs, synchronicities, paying attention to the signs of the universe, being in tune and in sync with the universe, and experiencing healing. This Knight of Swords in the reverse gives me a disconnect energy of being impatient. Yeah, the Star card would represent a little bit having patience, but the Knight of Swords represents being reckless or being impulsive or impatient. It's also about I don't want to say rude or harsh communication. It's just a very blunt energy. But this could also be something like, if you say something, it comes out very harshly or even kind of rude. Even if it triggers you, it's an opportunity for healing. That's what triggers are. They let us know where we still need more healing. So that could be something like this. There could be arguments or spats, or there could be disagreements while trying to create this bond, or trying to merge together, trying to create this harmony or negotiation, because this is a partnership of any kind. So there could be disagreements, but there's also healing taking place here. With the Hierophant being here at the top and and the person on the left's mind space. So if this is you, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and then the King of Pentacles and the Devil card popped out together. So this could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be. This is Taurus energy, this is Capricorn, but this is Earth as well, which is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And then the Seven of Pentacles, I believe, is Capricorn. So this is a lot of Capricorn energy, but this is also Taurus. So you could be dealing with someone who has Capricorn or Taurus in their chart, or that energy could just be affecting you guys, or just the way you're harnessing this energy. Anyway, this is a mental space. So this is a reassessment. You could be observing everything, observing the progress, observing the growth. And this is another card that represents patience, wanting to put the time and the energy and the effort into something to cultivate growth, to cultivate union, growth in a spiritual sense, and also union. So whether it's uniting within yourself or uniting with this person. The King of Pentacles and the Devil card here. The Devil card has popped out in the last few readings, and it's given me the energy of Saturn, like karmic cycles, learning your lessons, but also I think it's using your ego for protection, and it's like the healthy balance of the ego, not the overuse of the ego and acting out of fear, but using it as awareness. But the King of Pentacles being here represents security, stability, and someone who is confident and kind of willing to take a risk. The Knight of Pentacles is this opportunity, and scoping it for like red flags, looking for red flags. I look at these red steps as like red flags. Each one is a warning before you get trapped. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this person is really peeping it out, really being very careful and considering all of their options, and being very patient with the way they nurture this situation. This person could also feel like this situation or this union will create advancement or growth, with the Hierophant being here and the 7 to the 10 of to the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, Lord. 7 to the King of Pentacles, that advancement, that growth. They could feel like there's a union in there. But the ego could also be a factor here. This represents obsessions, addictions, worries, fears, anything that keeps you stuck or restricted. So this person could overall be just very patient, but they could spend a lot of time being patient, not making any decisions, or a lot of time in their head really assessing and reassessing and going over and over and over again about it, really taking their time because of this ego energy. They could be really just paying attention and looking for red flags, making sure that, you know, it's safe to proceed. That kind of came up in the collective reading as well, so you might want to check that one out. In the heart space, we have the 5 of Pentacles, clarifying that, the Ace of Cups, and the Chariot. So I feel like this being abandoned, but they still have a lot of love to give, and they're moving forward, and they're being triumphant. No matter came up, either the collective or the Scorpio reading, but I have Scorpio and Sagittarius in my chart, so this could just, I could be noticing that because it resonates with me. So I understand how it resonates with me, or my personal, my life. But anyway, I do feel like this is someone who has a lot of love to give. So they're moving forward, and they're determined to be happy and to experience happiness and love no matter what, no matter how close or far behind these feelings of abandonment or exclusion are. With the Chariot. And clarifying the Ace of Cups, like I said, this person does have a lot of love to give. They could be offering their love to you. You could be offering their love to them. It could very well be mutual, because we do have the 2 of Cups here twice. So this could be a mutual merging together between you two. And that could be why this person is so comfortable with moving forward no matter what. But I think ultimately this person someone is considering marriage, or considering how far this could grow. Like really this could be a daydreaming. Like for some of you, you could be approaching the advancement of this King of Pentacles energy, and that could represent the bondage with that Devil card. But I think this person is just like nurturing the situation and possibly like kind of daydreaming about, oh, this could lead to marriage, this could lead to long-term happiness and success and stability, this could be a bonding, we could be bonded together in a good way. But they could also just be looking very closely for those red flags to make sure that they're not bonded in an imbalanced or restricting way. But I think there's a lot of love being offered, or I think there's a lot of deep emotions. They could be keeping them to themselves, but they could also be acting on these emotions because they are, this is in the behavioral space. So this is Pisces energy, and this is the Ten of Cups, more Pisces energy. So you could be offering this person love. They could be also offering you love, like I said, of emotion and love. But I think this person is probably keeping their true feelings a secret, but they're not really keeping them a secret because it's showing in their behavior. They could maybe be, not verbalizing it, but they're showing it. There's a lot of deep emotions, or maybe they're keeping some things hidden or secret, or they're trying to suppress their emotions. For some of them, they may not be expressing these emotions. Maybe they're keeping their emotions hidden and secret. But I think ultimately this person is considering marriage and long-term happiness and wholeness and completion with you. Look, the ace to the 10, the 1 to the 10, like they can see it from beginning to end. They can visualize the growth and the union happening, but they're not really, it's all in their mind. They're not really communicating any of this to you. So on this person's side, the Ace of Pentacles is here, clarifying that, the Princess of Swords and the Four of Cups and the Princess of Swords. So I feel like this person is spending time, this person on the right side is really spending time. They recognize that this is a solid connection or opportunity for this. There's potential for a solid beginning, or there's a new beginning that has a lot of potential for growth or longevity. I think this person is really trying to pay attention as well. Like this person is looking for red flags. This is a fear-based perspective, like I'm just waiting. I'm gonna continue to nurture this, but I'm also waiting on you to show me signs. Like very confident, moving forward very confidently, but I'm still waiting on you to show signs of this devil energy. And it's like the first sign I see, I'm out. It's kind of what I get from this, because this person does have a fear of rejection, abandonment, or something in the heart space is lingering, but they're moving forward. They still have a lot of love to give no matter what, and they're determined to be triumphant. But at the same time, it's like I'm waiting on that other shoe to drop. I'm waiting on the first sign of the devil energy. So this person on the right side, they notice that there's an opportunity, there's potential for a solid or there's a potential for longevity or loyalty, long-term stability, but they could be distracted by something, or just needing to really get focused on their own energy to center themselves. I don't want to say that they're rejecting an opportunity, but this opportunity could be distracting. They could have some other things going on, or they could be going within themselves to really ask themselves some important questions, to really, because this is a very inquisitive energy with the Princess of Swords, which would be the Page of Swords. This is someone who asks a lot of questions, who pays attention to detail, who really watches everything. But I think this person, I don't know, either this person is watching too much or paying too much attention to something and it's becoming distracting, and they need to kind of find their internal peace and go like meditate. Tarot could be like being bored, but in this one it's like a needing to withdraw. It's like being a little bit restless. It could be boredom as well, but I feel like a lot of this could have been distracting or throwing this person off from either their usual routine or something. It doesn't give me a bad vibe. It's just maybe this person is just distracted, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, out, watching the growth, watching this person on the left, watching their actions, just paying attention to everything, asking questions, communicating, really engaged, but also really trying to center their emotions or their energy and just stay balanced as well. So with the 10 of Wands in the emotional space for this person, over here, again, the Ace of Pentacles. So I think you both recognize the potential here. This is a solid energy. This is long-term. This is stable. This is secure. This is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But it's also something that takes a little bit of time. So this 10 of Pentacles, I think someone is very overwhelmed or burdened by their emotions, or by possibly the offer, the offer or some type of gesture. Someone could have offered this person something, and that could be what's distracting, because both of these Ace of Pentacles are facing towards that person. And then we have the Ace of Cups here, and then the Ace of Cups is facing, well, you know, in the spread is facing this way, and then the Ace of Pentacles is, so you're both offering each other something. Somebody over here is feeling a little bit overwhelmed by it. Somebody's not completely being honest about the way they feel, but they are still expressing those emotions, or some of you may be completely suppressing those emotions, and there's a lot of emotions that want to come out. So somebody could be feeling very, oh Lord, very overwhelmed by their emotions, so, or by the offer that's being presented. The 5 of Cups and the Lovers also came out to clarify the 10 of Wands. So the 5 of Cups here is like the energy of looking at the glass half empty. It's a scarcity mindset. It's a fear of loss. Somebody could be mourning something, the loss of something, possibly something from the past that hasn't been completely emotionally processed. But then we have the Lovers here, so this represents making a decision based on love and not lust or fear, making a decision for the long term, for the future. It's also Gemini. So you could be feeling like, on one hand, I want to take this opportunity, but on another hand, I'm still grieving something, or I'm still getting over something, or I'm still scared of loss, or I'm still sad about something. There's some type of disappointment that was experienced with the 5 of Cups. I may need to clarify that, but let's see if I can connect the dots without, yeah, some type of setback or disappointment. Or it could be simply, like I said, a perspective issue of looking at the glass half empty instead of looking at the glass half full. You know, like, because the 5 of Cups, the traditional 5 of Cups, 3 cups are knocked over, 2 cups are still standing. So instead of picking up those 2 cups and keeping it moving, this person could be harping over all the losses from the past, or the situations that did not work out, or feeling like, I'm afraid to take this cup from you, because if I do, then, you know, what if I lose it? Like, very fear-based at the same time, you know, very, like I said, scarcity mindset, afraid of losing, afraid of lacking, afraid of adding this person or accepting this person into their energy field and then losing this person. And both of you are feeling, because this person is looking for red flags, like really looking, like waiting on there to be something, to be like, oh, you did that, I'm out. Like, I knew you were, like, I knew the devil energy was coming out. I knew you were gonna leave me out in the cold. I knew you were gonna reject me, or, you know, abandon me. And this person could just be mourning something that they've experienced as well. But this is also about alignment, coming into alignment within yourself. This could just be like a purging energy. In order for this new opportunity to be accepted, this person needs to get rid of this. And this 10 of Wands here represents a cyclical energy, something ending. So with this ending, this new beginning can come in with this new alignment that has been achieved. But the Lovers also, like I said, represents making a decision, an important decision that's based on love. Making the choice. I think this it's as simple as making the choice to leave this energy behind so that you can accept this and remain aligned. So I think this person is, like I said, really focusing on keeping their energy balanced and peaceful. So like I said, the 9 of Pentacles represents represents to me someone who's content being single, very secure, very confident, very like living with ease, has everything that they need. This is again Virgo energy. Clarifying that, we have the 6 of Wands and Sun card. I think the Sun came out first. This is a very confident energy, thriving energy, a very warm and like very confident, secure, peaceful energy. And then the 6 of Wands is about achievement and accomplishment and success, being triumphant, overcoming obstacles. So I think it's very confidently like gliding through this situation or through life, regardless of any disappointments. Like this could be someone who, like, yeah, you're still like you're wrapping up your morning, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not like in the first, you're still grieving or mourning something, but you're growing from it and you're wrapping up this cycle because the 10 of Wands is here. So maybe it has been overwhelming, it's been a burden, but once it's out of your energy field, you can truly accept. It's going to bring in more alignment and more balance into your personal energy, and you'll be able to accept this new opportunity that once it's right here. You know what I'm saying? And this is you being victorious and successful and confident moving forward, because you no longer have that sadness or that disappointment, that energy of that disappointment. It's like you realize that was that situation. It doesn't dictate how this future situation is going to go. You've completely gotten over it. This is positive vibes, radiance, just like living your best life, being in your best energy, being on the right path forward. This is Leo energy, but it's also your masculinity. So I think that's where the alignment is coming in. This does feel like the feminine side. Doesn't have to be. This does feel masculine. This does feel feminine. I just have to say that. But we all have masculine and feminine energy, so it could be vice versa. And you could just be dominant. Like if I'm a female, I could just be dominant in my masculine energy right now, and achieving that, the height of that energy, and that could be what is bringing in my alignment. You know what I'm saying? So that living with ease and taking care of your business, taking care of your responsibilities, being very confident. That 9 of Pentacles, like being able to pay your bills and still go shopping, that security, like that type of energy. Your body looks good, you feel good, you're healthy, your home is clean and nice, you know what I'm saying? Everything is aligned and in order. You're feeling very confident and successful, and you just have this inner drive and this confidence about you that allows you to push through and to stay very poised no matter what. That's what I get from this. And I do think there is healing from pain or heartbreak that is happening, because the 3 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, followed by the 6 of Swords, followed by the 5 of Cups, followed by the Tower, and then the Strength card. So some of you are learning to gain your strength back, get your strength back, following some heartbreaking or very tumultuous situation or experiences, circumstances. Whatever it is that you experienced could have happened all of a sudden, could have been very quick or like shifting. But like I said, you're mourning, you're overcoming any sadness or heartbreak or disappointment. There is healing happening here, and this situation is bringing in even more healing. And I feel like you're working together to create this healing. You're merging together at the same time, depleting your energy field of things that are in the way. You both have things that you're getting over or getting past from your past. And then the Queen of Cups is at the bottom of this deck, followed by Temperance. So focusing on your own emotions, keeping your emotions contained, being very sure of your emotions. This is also a very spiritual and intuitive energy, so trusting your intuition. This is balance here, Sagittarius energy with Temperance. Like negotiation, blending, and harmony. So I think you're really focused on your own energy, on your own emotions, blending and merging internally, and that's creating such a beautiful flow and like an effortless flow between you two, because you're both, there's so much balance here. There's a lot of synchronicity. So this very well could be all one person, masculine and feminine energies, or it could be a love relationship that has the potential for growth or union or marriage even. Let's look at the likely outcome with the Kipper deck. Show me the likely outcome. Oh. So this is kind of all. I feel like this is just extra stuff. Like, P.S. The universe wants you to know this. I feel like this is totally like a sidebar. I could be wrong, but let's just see. Anything else? The likely outcome. Okay. All right. So this is, journey is here. There could have been a move made recently, but this represents things. Hold on. Am I about to talk about a different card by accident? Give me a second. I was like, wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. So yeah, this represents vacations, travel, escapes, round trips, or any type of vehicle. This represents movement. Leave your older familiar situation behind, depart for new shores. This might concern your work, family situation, or relationship. It may also represent it's time for a trip. It represents all kinds of vehicles or transportation. It also just means this isn't an unavoidable fate. Oh, sorry. Wrong part. Yeah, so this is, there's a need to depart from the old. It's like out with the old, in with the new. The vibe that I get from it's like, as you continue to move forward and progress towards what you really want, the energy that needs to be left behind is like, the more determined you are to have what you want and the more focused you stay on the goal, all of this energy that you need to release, it just kind of goes away. It just goes away on its own. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't, the work isn't even hard because it's like you're so determined. There's like a tunnel vision type of energy. Like, I want this. Yes, there are some fears based on what I had in the past or what I experienced in the past, but I'm moving forward anyway. And the closer you get to your end goal, the further away you get from your fears. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, running is like almost, you see how fast this is? I don't know if you can see all those colors. Like, she's blazing through. It's like, and this is a very slow, cold energy. So like, they're moving slow. You're whizzing past this energy. So it's like the closer you get to achieving this love, this happiness, this fulfillment, this completion, the further and further away this abandonment, this feeling of abandonment and scarcity gets from you. So, I don't really understand what this was because it came out by itself. So show me confidence. Something is ending. Like I said, I was old. What's ending is everything that's leaving your energy field. Like I said, the closer you get to your goal, to the things that you want that represents your ultimate happiness, completion, and wholeness, the further and further away those feelings of abandonment or lack or disappointment or sadness get from you. And that is ending. That part of you is ending. Once it's over, it's done with. It's final. It's not coming back. You know what I'm saying? That's what that coffin is representing. Outwork of a brand new journey. You're on a new pathway. This is a brand new journey. Out with the old, in with the new. So someone could be an entrepreneur or working really hard towards some type of side project, some side hustle, side gig, or something like that so side project, something that you work on the side that you devote a lot of time to, that you're very passionate about. It could be making you very successful, because occupation, mature woman, popped out together, and then unexpected income, and then privileged lady and distant horizons popped out. So what I take from this is the side hustle or the project that you're working on or devoting a lot of energy to. People could view you as very knowledgeable or wise. You could be like a tutor or a teacher, or even like me, like a very intuitive, a tarot reader. Some people could think you're really smart, or you could be psychic or have gifts or something like that. That doesn't mean that I know everything though, just saying. But whatever this side hustle is or project is something, it could be something that you also do with your hands, or that you make. It could even be cooking. It could be anything. It's something that's not your 9 to 5, but it's something that you love to do and that you offer a lot of time, energy, or effort to. People could view you as very skilled or very knowledgeable in this field, or they think you're very good at it. But it could be bringing you a lot of, it could be bringing unexpected income. Like you could be achieving some type of bonus or raise or donation or something like that out of the blue from this side project that you're doing. Privileged lady is here. This represents luxury. It also represents youth, creativity, and health and beauty, just wellness. Desiring nice things as well, but again, like youth. So I do think this represents a woman. So if you're dealing with a woman, this could be her becoming very successful in whatever she does on the side, whether like she makes clothes or she has a boutique, or like for me, it's like if it's doing tarot readings on the side, people think, you know, this person is very wise and knowledgeable. It could be bringing in unexpected income and making this person a very privileged lady, or causing people to view this person as privileged. And Distant Horizons is here. This is one of the best cards in this deck. It represents fantasies, hopes, dreams, but it's also it also represents needing to think out of the box. It also represents like a journey, a marathon. This could be how your, if you're a female querent, this could be how your male counterpart views you. He could see that you're working very hard, that you're very dedicated. Whatever your side project is, maybe you're in school, maybe you are taking classes on the side, or maybe you just are very smart. He could be viewing you as a privileged lady and desiring a way to obtain you or have you or keep you. Distant Horizons, like I said, it represents fantasies, hopes, dreams, wishes, and it also represents needing to open your mind, as well as distant places or faraway places. This could represent a vacation. So maybe you are taking a vacation, or you want to take a vacation, or someone wants to take you on a vacation, or they want to get away with you or something like that. It could also mean that, what does it say? Timing is usually summer. So we just left summer season. So maybe you met this person in the summer, or something significant happened in the summer, or maybe you've already taken a vacation. It also represents broadening your horizons, wanderlust, voyages, new perspectives, and new visions. So you could be opening this person's mind. Yeah, like you could just be helping this person open their mind to what's attainable by showing them something new, by showing them something different. You could be the unexpected income. This person could feel like they lucked up with you. They could feel like, yeah, like, I want this so bad. Like, they could be running away from this, and this is ending inevitably, you know what I'm saying, as a result of them desiring you or this connection so much. It'll resonate differently for different groups of you, but yeah, this is a sudden bonus. It could be monetarily, but it doesn't have to be. It just represents something lucky occurring, either around everyday finances, such as a raise, unexpected money from work or investments. It also represents the timing of about 2 weeks. So something could be happening in 2 weeks, maybe a vacation in 2 weeks, or who knows, or maybe 2 weeks ago. And what else? There's something else about this card I want to say. Unexpected change and improvement. Yeah, so this person could have just unexpectedly changed or improved your life, or vice versa. You could have unexpectedly changed or improved someone else's life and you could have been the catalyst for this new journey, for this change, for this out with the old, in with the new, because this person is leaving behind things, like something is ending for good, and this is a brand new journey that they're embarking on, and it's in alignment with their path. There's going to be a lot of change and transformation along the way with those butterflies along the pathway. Yeah, that's really good. So let's get some advice from the Divine Energy Oracle, and then let's wrap it up. Get some advice for Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, I'm actually take those too. Express your joy, be true to yourself, and face your shadow. Laugh at your demons at the bottom of the deck. This is just about any adversities or any obstacles that you face. Even like this devil energy is like trying to keep you stuck or trying to keep you fear-based. I feel like there is progression no matter what. In most of your scenarios, I feel like you are moving forward in spite of any fears. You're moving forward. Some of you are suppressing your emotions, but I think there's a need to laugh, because when you realize how good this feels and how balanced this feels, you realize, no, this is just my mind playing tricks on me. You have to laugh at it like, wow, I almost fell for that. I would have missed out on this. Like, it's really like, wow, like that was a test and I passed it. Like, you have to find the humor in that and learn to have fun with life. Express your joy. And I think this is just about in those moments when you really feel happy. I feel like your happiness and your joy for this thing or this person or this relationship, whatever this is, it outweighs this fear or anything that's overwhelming, or any abandonment issues or rejection fears you may have. All of the love and happiness outweighs all of that. So I think that's why it has been easy to express your joy, but continue to express your joy, and that's how you move further and further away from those things that are keeping you from it. Be true to yourself is here. So this represents obviously doing what's in the best energy or the best I'm just going blank. Doing what's in your best interest, you know what I'm saying? Doing what makes you happiest, and I promise you that's never going to be acting on fear. Doing what makes you feel good, and I think that's why you're just like, I'm going to continue to nurture this situation. I'm pretty confident that I can spot the red flags in this little energy, so I'm going to continue to be patient and just watch the situation play out, because I think there's an opportunity for marriage here. So I think you're doing a good job at being true to yourself and just acting on love and making decisions based out of love instead of fear. Face your shadow. It's just about being very honest with your own dark side, being able to discern where, like I said, when those tests come up and your ego is either trying to protect you or keep you stuck, you can discern whether, okay, I need to be careful here, or no, it's not even that serious, you tripping, this is fear you're feeling, like I can move forward, it's safe here. So really facing your shadow, and you have to get to know your dark side so you can understand how to use it to your benefit. That's why I feel like this King of Pentacles energy is so confident. I know exactly what to look out for. I've been in this situation, I paid attention. I know what what the temptations are that gets me, oh Lord, I keep getting tongue-tied. I know what my temptations are. I know when I'm being tempted. I know when I'm being lured into this basement, this dungeon, this trap. I know when I'm being trapped. I know what to look out for. I know what the signs are. I've been down this road before. And just being confident and knowing what to look for, but you have to really do shadow work to get that confidence, to be able to discern when you're being protected or when you're being held back by your ego, because you do need your ego, but a lot of the times the ego is overactive. So I feel like to the person who is moving forward in spite of any fear or doubts or worries, they are facing their shadow and being true to themselves and letting their heart to lead and allowing their intuition to lead too. And that could be why this Queen of Cups is here, this very intuitive energy, knowing that the universe is creating balance and merging this situation, and just trusting their gut and just moving forward because they know what to look for. That's it. That's your reading, loves. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to go ahead and end it here before it's another hour-long reading, but I feel like that was pretty clear for the most part. This does feel like a mutual relationship that involves love. So this could be your own relationship with yourself. You could be overcoming. You could be going through your own growth or your own transformation with Pluto recently coming out of retrograde. And you could just be kind of at the climax of that energy. Or this could be a union. You coming into union with someone and you guys really just being very careful and very smart, and there's just a lot of balance between you two. Lovely, lovely stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Connect with me on social media below. If you want to donate to my channel, my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal is below. You may also connect with me for a personal reading by booking below. And yeah, my social media is down there. I mentioned that. And I hope you stick around for future readings. Please like, subscribe, and comment if the video resonated. And until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.